So why is shallowing so important? We're gonna go over that real quick, and we're gonna go over a beautiful drill and feel that'll help you start automatically getting that shallowing to happen. So why we want this shallow move to happen, to get the club to shallow out, is so that we can come into the ball from the inside, hit it solidly, and get either a nice solid shot. We can actually fade the ball from here solidly, and we can hit a nice little draw. If we come over the plane, or we steepen out the shaft, now we're going to have to cut across the ball in order to get it to go towards our target. We can actually hit the ball solidly steepening out, but it's going to be dead left, and it's a very, very hard to control shot. So shallowing is key if we're going to want to play really, really good golf. So what is one of the most common reasons for not shallowing? So we know when we go to the top, you hear players, coaches, they say, okay, we're steepening out the shaft, but what's causing that? In a lot of cases, it's our shoulders that are causing this, and we're going to use our shoulders to drill the shallow move and to feel the correct way to get this club to actually come down. So what I'm talking about here is when we go to the top here, if my shoulders shrug and they get tight, it's very easy to come over top of the club, over top of the plane, steepen out the shaft, and then we're going to have to either stand up and save it, or we're going to slice right across it. So many things that can happen. So we're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to key off of our shoulders, and instead of going to the top of the swing and keeping them tight, we're actually going to relax those shoulders and allow those to drop down our sides. It's almost going to feel like your shoulders are going down towards your hips up at the top of the swing. So you can see when my shoulders relax, this club shallows out. It automatically happens. And now if we can recreate this in the full swing, we're going to guarantee a beautiful move that's going to allow us to come from the inside. Now, a little side warning, if you do this, some players start shallowing the club out a lot and coming away from the inside, but it's a very good problem to have because you can always tone down anything you work on in the swing as long as you can guarantee the move you're working on. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off going up to the top of the swing, and what I want you to do is shrug your shoulders really, really high. So actually overdo this, and then what I want you to do from here is go ahead and relax them and let them drop as low as you can drop them and allow that club to kind of fall with the shoulders. So it's going to feel very funky to you, but I want you to get a sensation for how they're falling, and then from there you can make some nice easy swings. So once you have a good feel for your shoulders relaxing, I want you to make some easy swings where you go up to the top, and before you start down, you're going to feel the first move is those shoulders relaxing around your sides. So it's going to look something like this. So there, I know that club shallowed out nicely and was going to give me the ability to hit a nice little draw out there. So once we have a good feel for those easy swings, this for a lot of players, especially a lot of the students that I work with, they love using this as a golf course thought because this allows them to get in position to hit those nice solid straight draws. So there we go. My sensation there was once I got to the top of the swing, I just felt those shoulders nice and relaxed and allowed that automatic shallow move to bring the club into the ball. Now, the next piece of this is making sure that once you're shallowed out, you might be in a different spot than you're used to, and you're going to have no idea where the club face is. So we're going to need to make sure that we are squaring up this club face correctly. Well, I've got a great bonus for you. Head instructor and owner Clay Ballard is going to show you exactly how to square up the club. So if you pair up this automatic shallowing move, which is going to put you in position to hit the ball solidly, with the tennis racket drill, it's going to show you how to come into the ball properly and hit it with a square club face. So you're going to be able to see that lesson by clicking on the iCard that pops in the preview that we're going to play at the end of this video, or you can click on the link in the description below if you don't see that iCard pop up. Make sure you check out that video. Let's square it up, shallow it out, and have some fun. We'll see you soon.
Good player problems. We're going to talk about shallowing that club shaft out as we're starting down, as we're doing this rotating of the face that we worked on in the last video. As we start this downswing, what you'll see with basically all of the top players is instead of coming kind of over the top and letting the hands come out away from their body, letting the club come out away from their body, again coming down steep into the ball and then having to open up, kind of fillet open the face and add loft to it, the flattening of the shaft should happen as soon as we start down. So as we start this downswing, what we want to have happening here, you can imagine that if I draw a line from the hosel of my club up through my right elbow, that's my swing plane line, my elbow plane. As I go to the top of the swing, I'm going to be slightly above that, and then as I start down, I want my hands to start to shallow out, I want the club to shallow out inside of this elbow plane, and at the same time, I'm going to be rotating.